Shout out Matt Jung. So this is a link that tracks Tesla's new inventory levels in the United States as well as used. So the big spike was the price drop, the price decrease. And it looks like we still are seeing steadily decreasing inventory, a little bit of a spike in the last couple of days. But there's still a downtrend. That was when, so when did they announce the $500 price increase? Was that Monday, Tuesday?
It was, I believe it was Tuesday.
And so if you hover over that dot, what date is that? Is that 125? So there may have been a little bit of a spike in inventories because of that price increase of $500, but there's still an overall downtrend, even from before. So go back to home and then click on Model 3. So you had the price decrease with a big spike down, and now there is a increase since January, 18th? So there's been a steady increase in inventory in Model 3. Click on home again and go to Model S, steady as she goes. Okay, so it looks like they've probably reached an equilibrium with like supply and demand for that car in the US. I speaking from like, this is something I used to do in my previous life. Like, put a price strategy in and see how everything works. So it looks like Model S is actually probably where they want it. They want some stock in-house and they want it to kind of be in equilibrium. So that's good. So click on home and go to Model X. Okay, increasing. So that guy probably needs a price decrease. Or need some sort of incentive. Actually, it's up to 400, which is around the same level as Model S. Okay, so maybe Model X was depleted in relation to Model S. All right, we'll see how that one evolves. But the Model 3 one is interesting. So if you go back to Model 3, yeah, I'm curious how this is gonna sort of balance out in the next few weeks if they have it where they want it. They still, the key thing to remember here is that they still want some sort of inventory in house. They don't want to be at the bottom because that means customer wait times. That means people are not going to be able to get their car right away. So you want some sort of inventory in house, and
no test drives either. Like you have to have inventory
Exactly.
in your sales locations for people to do test drives. It's really an interesting spot because in order to get that Model Y long range under to where consumers can get the EV tax credit, like it has to be so low. It's almost like the Model Y long range demand lever that they have is binary. It's either on or off, and on is like insane demand and off is like not much demand. And so I think what you're going to see, if I had to guess, is they'll leave it under and they'll just let the wait time for the Model Y end up being the thing that pushes people more towards Model 3